Another important thing is hiring a good staff for your team based on your decisions. So how does hiring staff work in 2K25?
It's great that you asked. We've actually greatly simplified things. We used to have different department heads. You would go and hire a bunch of individual.
From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. This is Brian Anderson. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the center position. And for Detroit, Jared Allen out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, then there's Scotty Barnes, and it's Cunningham in at the 1. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's Barnes on the wing. Good work there as it goes.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now Wagner. Suggs outside. Banchero against Allen. Banchero no good. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Vanderbilt against Wagner. Pass to Banchero to the inside. Carter inside. Drummond's there. Carter can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And yep, it's good.
They're exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Cunningham against Suggs. Inside. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Pistons lead by 4. Clark, the Magic winning the Southeast Division last year. A bit of a surprise to some.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised as well, but you know what? That young group came together and is a bit ahead of schedule based on the typical trajectory of that kind of young team. But they've got a great, exciting core led by 2022 first-round draft pick, #1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. And that's a solid foundation to build around, folks.
Carter, the pass to Wagner. And down it goes. 2 points. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Drummond. Vanderbilt with it, defended by Wagner. Cunningham against Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. And Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Suggs surveys the D to the paint. Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Suggs against Cunningham. Outside Barnes. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Barnes passes to Allen.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Pass to Banchero. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Warriors, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Pistons, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Let's see some of the numbers here for Paolo Banchero. It's Barnes on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Barnes, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Suggs, left side. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. Second is Jared Allen. Third is Thaddeus Young.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And he makes both free throws.
And they've already made a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Wagner up top, guarded by Vanderbilt. A shot from the high post. And it's Wagner missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Orlando calls timeout. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaking up midway through the season. You look at the Pistons, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course there's the Magic. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
And looking at Orlando, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed, and really, so are their fans.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Anthony with it, picked up by Cunningham. Anthony misses. The Pistons lead by 11. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Wagner outside. To win the drought. And no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Cunningham. And a nice finish on the layup. Cunningham's got his second basket on the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Orlando calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Suggs. Here's Banchero. Detroit with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes, and stolen by Anthony. Tipped away. Cunningham against Harris, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Anthony in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. Anthony misses. Down low. And they're pushing it up. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. The Pistons lead by 19. Here's Barnes. He's got 10. Ooh, basket interference. And Clark was seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right. Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
It's Barnes on the wing. Over Harris. Rebound by the Magic. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Cunningham passes to Allen, and that one's good. Allen's got 9 points.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. 6 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Wagner inside, working on Thompson. Pass to Black. Banchero outside, goes back up. He squares up and sinks it. Banchero's gotten his second bucket.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball.
And when it comes to steals, they're in the top half of the league. They don't miss many opportunities to get their hands on the ball.
And circling back to those block numbers, this squad has been all about protecting the rim this season. That spot in the top 10 for blocks is proof that it's working for them. Payton's checked in for the Pistons. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Wagner, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Wagner very comfortable throwing his weight around. That's 2 physical points from him.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Pistons. It's a 13-point game. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Stolen by Vanderbilt. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, what makes Thompson so valuable is his activity on the glass, especially the offensive boards. He really chases down loose balls.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Love is checked in for the Pistons. Covington comes in for Vanderbilt. And a change for the Magic. Matase's checked in for Wagner. And the second free throw is good.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Banchero no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Out to the wing. Here's Love. And too long on the shot. Magic trail by 16. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Anthony with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Wiggins looking around from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Black.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Anthony. Harris on the wing, guarded by Payton. Anthony. Oh, Covington with a block.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Orlando shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Wiggins. Love inside. Nice D from Wagner.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Pistons on top, up by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Pistons have been rolling along.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Out to Covington. Love for 3. Counted from distance. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Suggs with it. Still no points. Outside Carter. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, they'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in. That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
And Wagner gets it to go.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
The Pistons lead by 11. Wiggins right side. Outside Covington. Wiggins against Caldwell-Pope. Outside for Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Suggs. With how things stand now, it'd take a big change in the voting to get him into the top 10 in the East.
Yeah, much less the starting 5, but he shouldn't let that distract him from the honor of making it onto this list at all.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Suggs. Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Here's Suggs. On easy, too, on the layup.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Caldwell-Pope against Wiggins to the middle. And there's Thompson on the assist by Wiggins. And the Pistons lead by 13.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Suggs. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Pass to Love, 3-pointer, and Detroit another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 14. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Carter. He can't hit that time. Love with the defensive effort.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Wiggins. And the basket is good. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is the dilemma defensively. I mean, when Wiggins glides off the pick, he's hard to shadow.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And Detroit making a change here. Young's checked in.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Wagner. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Young against Caldwell-Pope. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner outside. Covington grabs the board. Detroit leading by 13. Payton passes to Covington. Thompson outside. Young against Caldwell-Pope. And there's the rejection.
Caldwell-Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
Magic trail by 13. Wagner outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Young looking around. Love for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Love's got 12.
And the defense has absolutely no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
Suggs with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. The Pistons, number 1.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end. Denying shots left and right over the past month.
The first free throw is good.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Detroit.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Outside Carter, 4-3, gets the three to fall. Carter's got his third bucket of the night.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
Young, the pass to Thompson, stolen by Carter. And here they come. For three, Caldwell Pope gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So for the Pistons, Lopez, he's checked in for Love. Covington comes in for Thompson, and it's Barnes in for Payton. Black's checked in for Orlando. Here's Young. Pass to Lopez. And that one, good. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
Orlando making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Lopez with the steal. They're running.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Black. Good D by Covington. The Pistons lead by 8. Young inside. He's guarded by Anthony. And that one's good. Young.
Young is often overmatched because he's not as big as other power forwards, but he still finishes inside at a high rate.
Here's Black, covered by Covington. Black passes to Carter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
That one misses for Carter.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
Here's Anthony. 9 points in his last outing. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Lopez. Caldwell Pope against Barnes. Off with the layup.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Count it. Good. Wagner's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Young, and Young slams it in.
No doubt about it on that finish by Young.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a 10-point game. Oh, rejected by Allen. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Orlando calls timeout.
Paolo Banchero. Matt, timeout called.
Harris is checked in for Wagner.
First in rebounding, and they're leading the league in blocks. This team protects the rim. They play with tremendous passion on defense.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Looking to get back on track. Anthony misses.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Barnes passes to Lopez. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his third assist of the night.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Harris outside. Pass to Carter. Oh, rejected by Allen.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Banchero surveys. Fires for three. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Young inside, working on Anthony. And Young gets it to go.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
1:25 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Allen. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Young. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Pass to Carter. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Lopez. Barnes goes in, and he comes up with a bucket. Barnes has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, the intensity behind the drive. Barnes was not going to be stopped.
Anthony finds Banchero. Back to Anthony. Harris on the wing. Inside. Here's Carter. The Pistons clear it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Now here's Banchero. Shoots over Allen. And a great job by the D, contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's Detroit, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what was your impression?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity.
And that'll do it for us.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Thaddeus Young. Robert Covington is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Brooke Lopez. And it's Barnes in at the 2. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Detroit leading by 17. Young inside. He's covered by Suggs. Outside Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Banchero.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
Magic trail by 19. Suggs outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting the score through contact and making it happen.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Detroit has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Barnes. Pass to Allen. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Suggs outside. And here's Carter. Back to Suggs. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Cole Anthony.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here's Barnes. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Caldwell Pope against Barnes. Pass to Lopez. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 18. Now Suggs. Here's the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Cunningham's checked in for Young. He hits the 2nd from the line. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 19. Suggs outside. Here's Banchero. And blocked with his paw. What a defensive play. Barnes against Caldwell Pope. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, fans, here we go. Time to get loud now for your Detroit Pistons dancer.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Detroit.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
Here's Suggs. He has 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Wagner. That's off target. Now 6 for 10.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to drop it in. Wagner's got 16 points now.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
Barnes in the post. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. On the night, free throw numbers for him, 7 of 9. That free throw good from Barnes. No good on the second free throw. The Magic have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Over to the wing. Here's Banchero. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's Barnes. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Barnes, it's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Suggs. Wagner up top, all alone. The rebound by Detroit. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Barnes. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Barnes passes to Lopez. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Banchero. Tries to break his ice. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. The Pistons making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. Payton's checked in for the Pistons.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons, Gary Payton, the second.
And Banchero outside. Wagner left side. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Cunningham. Count that bucket. Cunningham's got 8.
I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And Orlando shooting just 35% from the floor. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Wagner missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Allen. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Black. He's scoreless. Here's Suggs. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's Cunningham on the take. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Black passes to Wagner. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Covington, no good. And here are the Magic now. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Peyton. Harris is checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Wagner. Anthony against Cunningham. Anthony with a bucket. 6 points for him. Here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Here's Black. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Black's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 7 assists in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Detroit with a rebound. Allen's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Wiggins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Rejected by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
Cunningham against Anthony. Here's the floater. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 12. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Banchero.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
And Detroit making a change here. Love's checked in. And he's good on the second. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. A little mid-range shot is up. Anthony misses.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Outside for Love. From downtown. He's off on that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Black, covered by Covington. To the inside. Out to Anthony. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 10.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Outside Love. Puts up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Cunningham. Out to Covington. Pass to Love. Back to Covington. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 8 now to the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Anthony against Cunningham. Love for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Inside. Here's De Silva. Got a piece of it. Here's Black. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got Goga Batadze, Gary Harris out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Howard in at the 3. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's De Silva. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Wiggins outside. Outside for Love. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Batadze can't hit. The Pistons shooting the rock at 58%. Now here's Young. Defense is right there. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Joseph. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Young inside. He's covered by Suggs. And Young slams it in.
Tell you, Thaddeus Young flowing and glowing, making it happen. Do it, young fella. Get busy.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Payton's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Young. Misses from short range. Suggs with it, and it's Young picking him up for 3. Caldwell Pope sinks the tray.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement. We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
for the Pistons. Thompson comes in for Love, and it's Andrew Wiggins in for Young. Here's Wiggins, and it's good. 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Wiggins against Caldwell Pope. The drive by Wiggins.
Third personal foul.
First one falls for him.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Caldwell Pope against Wiggins. Orlando with a rebound. And here's Caldwell Pope to the middle. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Payton. Wiggins outside over Wagner. Deflects the pass. Suggs with it. Now Wiggins defending. Suggs against Wiggins. Suggs left side. Lets it go from deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Wiggins against Wagner. Wiggins down low. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Wagner. In transition, the Magic on the run. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
They've had problems at the free throw line, especially since halftime. They're lucky it hasn't cost them.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
This half has been a disaster from the line, now shooting under 60%.
Wagner, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
There's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Detroit calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Drummond, out to Thompson. Second shot opportunity, back to Drummond. It's Wiggins on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Over Wagner. With the clock winding down. And stolen by Banchero. In transition, the Magic on the run.
Can't be careless with the ball around Banchero. Playing with your food around him, and he's going to eat it.
Detroit leading by 19. Wiggins outside to stop the drought. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Buries it from 3. Caldwell Pope's got 21.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Caldwell Pope against Wiggins. Shot from 12. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, these little nuances like the pump fake, developing aspects of Wiggins' expanding game. Inconsistent from the line here in the second half, but somehow they're still on the lead.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. Wagner against Vanderbilt. The rebound by Detroit. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wagner against Wiggins. Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Suggs against Vanderbilt. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Pass to Payton. The 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter. And that's a double-double for him now.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Here's Wiggins. And the shot goes down. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Back to Banchero. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
The Pistons making a switch here. Allen's checked in. That's tipped and stolen by Banchero. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Look, tell you what, Caldwell Pope, when he has his A game on, he can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league, and I'd love to have him on my team.
Caldwell Pope against Wiggins. And again, no good by Detroit.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Wagner. And the layup falls.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
And it's Detroit with the ball. The lead is 15. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. And no good. He tried to maintain control as he was fouled. He'll shoot 2 at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Detroit.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys, more desire to secure the ball.
Magic trail by 15. Pass to Banchero. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Barnes. Here's Allen. Great D that time from Banchero. Wagner against Wiggins. They get it again. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Allen inside, working on Banchero. Outside Barnes. Tries again, and it's good on the lay-in. Barnes has got 17 points here in the second half. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Vanderbilt against Wagner, and stolen by Vanderbilt. Barnes goes in, misses the baby hook. Orlando has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Allen.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Yep, that one goes. Barnes has got 33.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win
For the Pistons.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Scotty Barnes.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Barnes, no good. And it's the Magic with the ball. 17-point game. Anthony with a bucket.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
Basketball. Substitution on the court.
It's Barnes on the wing. Hounded by Harris. Offensive rebound. Allen, the pass to Barnes. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Barnes has got 35 in the game.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Missed inside. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.